Hello and welcome to Holly's Quick and Dirty Guides. Today's guide is how to customize your myLot profile. The interface for myLot is not all that intuitive for many. It's a little bit hidden if you're not too sure what you're doing. So that's what today's about. We're going to have a look at that, and through the power of video, which makes things a lot easier, hopefully I can help you out. So this is I'm logged into myLot here. This is my home page, and this is pretty much what your profile will look like too. We have various boxes in here. These are called sorties, and it's basically all on a white background, etc., etc. And this is the default. So on the left here we have an option, customize your profile. So we're going to select that and go in there, and I've already done some customization to my profile here. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So we're in edit mode, and you can see as I move the mouse around, some things appear and disappear, these icons here in the top right. And there are a couple of objects we're dealing with here. One is called a container, and then within containers we have objects called sorties. Now, containers can basically exist or not, and if I click this button here, this container would be removed, deleted in effect, along with everything in it. Or I can just remove this sortie from the container with the X. I can refresh the contents of this sortie, or I can edit this sortie. If I go into edit mode, I can edit the HTML, some of the colors, and then when I'm finished editing, I close it and I see the result. So the first is at the very top you have a link where you can add content. This brings up a small dialog in which we can choose to add sortie container or a sortie. So we choose sortie container first. I'm going to choose a 1-column container. You can have up to 3 columns. This is going left to right. I like 1-column container personally because it allows you to use the width of your profile. I choose add item. If I scroll down here, you'll now see I have a new container at the bottom of my profile. So now I can go more content. This time I'm going to choose a sortie, and I'm going to add it to HTML sortie. This is the most powerful sortie because you can put your own HTML in here, and if you know HTML code, then this gives you the full range. You can put in pretty much what you like. And then I just need to say I'm going to add that to my new container at the bottom of the page, which is a 1-column container, and we add the item. Now you can have any sorties as you like inside the container. You don't have to have just. I'm going to add another one in a moment, but first of all I'm going to edit this one that I've just added, and here I have a text box in which I can put my HTML markup, and I can set a background and border color. So I'm just going to put a basic table in here for demonstration. Any valid markup is allowed, including attributes. I can put a width in here, make it go right, take the full width of the sortie. Not forget these to be valid, so put my closing tag in there. I'm going to add a row. I'll put a couple of cells in. Okay, and then in there we can put our content. Just write some text here. I choose my colors. This box here will bring up a color picker, but it doesn't work very well in Firefox. You have to kind of guess where the colours might be, but you can work that out in other ways, or use Internet Explorer and get the RGB hex value, which you can then type in manually. It's a good idea to choose a couple of colours that go together very well and then stick to them, so you get a nice uniform look to your profile. So I key those in there, and when I'm finished we can close and we see the result. Here's my table, and I can go in and out of this edit mode as much as I like. So I see here, not so good. I might want to center that content, for example, so I go back into edit mode. Just, line equals center, like that, and then I can just copy that to the other cell. So close, have another look. That's better, and you carry on like that. So now I might, I'm happy with that, so I might add another sortie. This one I might add one of the predefined ones, like my myLot friends. Add it to the same container that I've just been working with. Add item, and there it is at the bottom. And now it's just a case I want to make it this hand color. Just type that in there, close it down, there it is. Now at the moment this is all spaced out because we're in edit mode, and this is not how it will look to other people who come into your profile. We have a toggle button here in the left navigation, and if I click that we'll go into the normal view, and you'll see that all this extra box out will disappear. Your profile will now look to other people coming and visiting your profile. You can see it's in uniform. So that's the basics of how you customize your profile in myLot. I hope this time.